शिरसा नमाम्यहं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं अहर्निशं प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं अहर्निशं जय गुरुदेवं।
ओम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
ओम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
ओम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
ओम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
श्री गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
श्री गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
श्री गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
श्री गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
जय गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
जय गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
जय गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
जय गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
मम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
मम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
सच्चिदानंद गुरु चिन्मयानंद गुरु
मम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
मम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
ओम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु
ओम गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु सच्चिदानंद गुरु अजं निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
गुणातीतमानं चिदानन्दरूपं चिदाभासकं सर्वगम्यानगम्यं मुनिध्येयमाकाशरूपं परेशं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
जगत्कारणं कारणज्ञानरूपं सुरादिं सुखादिं गुणेशं गणेशं जगद्व्यापिनं विश्ववन्द्यं सुरेशं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
रजो योगतो ब्रह्मरूपं श्रुतिज्ञं सदा कार्यसातं हृदाचिन्त्यरूपं जगत्कारणं सर्वविद्यानिदानं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं नताः स्मः
अजं निर्विकल्पं निराकारं सदाकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम।
सदा सत्ययोग्यं मुदा क्रीडमानं सुरारीन् हरन्तं जगत्पालयन्तम् अनेकावतारं निजाज्ञानहारं सदा विश्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः।
तमो योगिनं रुद्ररूपं त्रिनेत्रं जगद्धारकं तारकं ज्ञानहेतुम् अनेकागमै स्वं जनं बोधयन्तं सदा सर्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः।
अजं निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम।
स्तोमहारं जनाज्ञानहारं त्रयीसारं परब्रह्मसारम्।
Hari Om. Welcome one and all to this Jnana Yajna of Hamsa Geeta by Pujya Swami Ramakrishnananda ji. Just wanted to check, Swamiji, can you hear me? Please speak, Swamiji, let me hear. Please unmute yourself.
Good.
Okay.
Just
Good,
meet
Hari Om.
Swamiji as a co-host. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Yeah, Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om, everybody, once again. Before we begin, just a few housekeeping announcements. We request all of you to please turn on your videos, as Swamiji would love to see you to have very engaging experience. Also, keep muted throughout the talk. Please write your questions to the host named Q&A host in the chat box. Then Swamiji will answer your questions later. Hari Om, Swamiji.
Hari
Welcome.
Om. Shall start?
I'll finish the
That's
introduction and then we can begin, Swamiji.
Okay.
On behalf of Chinmaya Mission, Washington Regional Center, it is my great fortune and distinct honor to welcome and introduce Swami Ramakrishnananda ji. Pujya Swamiji is a residential Swamiji of Chinmaya Mission, Nagapattinam in Tamil Nadu. Swamiji was inspired by Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda's ideals and talks and joined the Tamil Vedanta course at Thamaraipakam, Chennai in 1993. Swamiji was given Sannyasa Diksha in 2010 by Guruji Swami Tejamanandji. Swamiji is an excellent orator and a passionate teacher of Sanskrit, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Srimad Bhagavata, Ramayana and Mahabharata, and has a very unique and jovial way of teaching, using latest smart technology and teaching both in English and in Tamil, and they are loved by one and all. Swamiji's masterpieces are the Easy Sanskrit course level 1 and level 2 offered by the Chinmaya International Foundation. Many of Swamiji's talks are available on YouTube. Currently, Swamiji has been teaching us Valmiki Ramayana since over a year virtually. And Sundarakanda sessions will begin in about a month or so. Please look out for registration on the Chinmaya International Foundation webpage. Swamiji is passionate and committed to spreading the Sanatana Dharma. And to that effect, Swamiji broadcasts small video clippings both in Tamil and English. Also, true to one of Gurudev's 108 names, Jirna Mandirodharakaya Namaha, Swamiji has taken up the task of reviving dilapidated temples in Tamil Nadu. Presently, Swamiji conducts value-based education and spiritual classes for students and teachers of Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Nagapattinam, and in other schools. Recently, Bindu and I had the great fortune of receiving Swamiji's blessings in person when we visited that school. We got to see Swamiji's Yajnashala, that studio from where he is conducting these talks and recording videos. If Arjuna wielded his Gandeva and Divyastras in Mahabharata, Swamiji wields his smart board and magic pen to conduct Jnana Yajnas. You will see them soon. Swamiji is also pursuing PhD in philosophy in Amrita University in Kollam in Kerala. So we may soon see Dr. Swami Ramakrishnananda. Here at CMWRC, Swamiji has given talks on Avadhuta Geeta, Krishna the CEO, Navayogi Prasangam, and Adhyasa Bhasha, just to name a few. As I watch Swamiji's talks, I see a great teacher with so much commitment and compassion to students. I would like to share an example with all of you. Swamiji uses a lot of pictures for his slides. You will see them now very soon. While describing about 24 gurus, Swamiji had to show the picture of a python. Swamiji put up a picture of a cartoon python instead of a real python. Since it is already night for all of you in US, if you see the real python picture, you may have nightmares. So a cartoon python will do. Look at the level of subtlety and details from a teacher. Let me tell you, while recording those short videos in that studio, Swamiji is just looking at the camera and there is no one in the room or on the Zoom, just a blank wall. So, but you will feel as though a live class is going on, very, very lively. I'm simply amazed. Well, without taking any more time, let's all welcome Pujya Swamiji to our virtual Jnana Yajna Hamsa Geeta, live at 6 a.m. coming from Nagapattinam. Thank you. Over to Swamiji. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Om Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyavam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmana Deva Sishtaya Namo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. All fine, okay? Happy? Nice to see you. I remember all of you. Okay, so this time we will study Hamsa Geeta. Say yes. Yes. We'll study Hamsa Geeta. So Bhagavan Vedavyasa, the great Rishi, the greatest one. So he only revived the whole Sanatana Dharma. If Bhagavan Vedavyasa was not there, then we do not have any Hindu Dharma now. So he only brought out the Vedas, the original source of Sanatana Dharma, and he made Purana Idihasa out of this Vedas. Vedas are like ocean, the vast and very deep, completely salty water. It's very difficult to use. So Bhagavan Vedavyasa has done all the process. So he supplied very nice water to drink and use for our day-to-day life, transactional life. So in that way, Bhagavan Vedavyasa created 18 Puranas. One Purana if you take, and it takes complete life to master one Purana. One Manisha Janma is needed. Go through that Purana, verse by verse, study, understand, analyze. Then he has made 18 Puranas. So from that 18, Brahma Purana, Padma Purana, Vishnu Purana, Shiva Purana, Brahmanda Purana, Narada Purana, Markandeya Purana, Agni Purana, Bhavishya Purana, Brahma Vaivarta Purana, Linga Purana, Varaha Purana, Skanda Purana, Vamana Purana, Kurma Purana, Matsya Purana, Garuda Purana. You must have heard this Garuda Purana is talking about all Narakaloka. You are very popular with the Garuda Purana. You ask anybody, how many Puranas you know? Only one. What is that Garuda? What it is talking about? Narakaloka. Garuda Purana. The final one he has written, composed, Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavata Purana. When Bhagavan composed this Bhagavata Purana, then he got that satisfaction in his life. Trupti. So it has got all the Jnana, Vairagya, Bhakti. Bhagavatam is embodiment of Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya. Once if you get Bhakti, the devotion to the Lord, the love for Lord, then we get Vairagya, Jnana, very easily you get through Bhakti. So this is the content of Srimad Bhagavatam. So we are going to study a part of this Bhagavatam. This is our Purana. The Srimad Bhagavatam, the last Purana, has got 12 sections. This is called Skanda. The sections are called in Bhagavatam Skandas. In Ramayana, it's called Kanda. Bala Kanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda, Uttara Kanda. Kanda means the section. In Mahabharata, it is called Parva. Adi Parva, Vana Parva, Virata Parva, Udyoga Parva, Bhishma Parva, Drona Parva, Karna Parva, Shalya Parva, it goes like that. Parva, Mahabharata. So as far as this Bhagavatam is concerned, the big section is called Skanda. To find out the address of the shlokas, we need to organize Skanda, Adhyaya and number of shlokas. Otherwise, it is very difficult to find out shloka. It is there somewhere in Bhagavatam. So which Skanda, which Adhyaya and what is the number of the shloka. So organized very well. 12 Skandas. Adhikari Skanda, Sadhana Skanda, Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Poshanam, Utayaha, Manvantara, Ishanukata, Nirodha, Mukti, Ashray. 12 Skanda. 18,000 slokas he brought in this Purana. 18,000. 18th Purana, 18,000 slokas. Why 18? The number 18 has got very significant place in our dharma. 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. 9 is infinity, the number of infinity. You multiply anything with the 9, you get the product. That product also you add, you will get 9 again. 9 into 1, 9. 9 into 2, 18. 1 plus 8, 9. In that way it goes. So 9 indicates the infinite number. Why infinity? Lord is infinity. Therefore, Anantam. So 18, the Purana, 18,000 slokas. So in this Purana, so we are going to study from Mukti Skanda. Because the part from Mukti Skanda. Mukti means what? Liberation. Hitva Anyata Rupam Swarupena Vyavastitihi. Anyata Rupam Hitva. Having given up other things which is not ourself. So we have to drop our body is not Atma, mind is not Atma, Buddhi is not Atma. These are all Anyata things. So dropping out Anyata things of body, mind, intellect, we have to imbibe. We have to stand in our own self. That's called Mukti. Anyata Rupam Hitva Swarupena Vyavastiti. The definition also is given here. Why it is called Mukti, why it is called Ashrayam, why it is called Nirodha, Ishanakata. Definition is also given in Srimad Bhagavad. So our topic is 11th canto, Mukti Skanda. In this Mukti Skanda, we are going to study Hamsa Geeta. 18 Puranas, among these 18 Puranas, Bhagavatam. From that Bhagavatam, Mukti Skandam. In that Mukti Skandam, Hamsa Geeta. Is it okay? Yeah, okay only. Okay. Arjuna has got two friends. Krishna has got two friends, Arjuna and Uddhava. One more friend also he had, very great friends. One more friend, that friend name is Sudama. So 3 great friends Krishna had in his life. It's very difficult to have that kind of friend in our life. We are losing so many friends. Because we start talking about Vedanta, slowly they are moving. When we talk about Dharma, everybody will be washed away. Krishna had 3 great friends, Arjuna, Uddhava and Sudama. So Sudama, he was not teaching anything to Sudama. Sudama already attained great soul. Krishna selected these 2 people, Arjuna and Uddhava. So these 2 people are very great devotees of Lord Krishna. They received powerful message from Lord Krishna. Uddhava received from Krishna, so that is called Uddhava Geeta. In his name itself, we are calling it Uddhava Geeta. Uddhava received message of life from Lord Krishna. That is called Uddhava Geeta. Arjuna received from Krishna. That is called Bhagavad Gita. So Arjuna was taught Karma Yoga. Uddhava was taught Jnana Yoga. Same teacher. Same teacher is teaching Karma Yoga to Arjuna and Jnana Yoga to Uddhava. Why? Same doctor is treating 2 patients in different way. Doctor knows. So who needs operation, who needs simple medicine and what do you call simple medicine, tablets. If the patient is very serious, then you have to cut this fellow. Cut means what? Operation. Take him to operation theatre. Arrange all equipments. So this is very serious patient. It's a very different operation, different process is needed for this person. This person is already very good, very simple. Simple treatment is needed, just to give him some medicine. Uddhava is like very great, nice patient. Simple medicine is given. No need to have a very great operation. Here Arjuna needs operation. Karma Yoga. Here it's Jnana Yoga. Okay. Same doctor is treating a different patient, same way. Great teacher. Who is great teacher? Lord Krishna. Krishna Mande Jagat Gurum. Jagat Guru, one who knows how to teach, whom to teach, what to teach. Now, this knowledge is not meant for everyone. The Karma Yoga is not given to Uddhava. Jnana Yoga is not given to Arjuna. Even though Karma Yoga has got this Jnana, Bhagavad Gita has got Jnana. It's Jnana only, but he asked him to do work in the battlefield. We are all like Arjuna only. But we have to move from Arjuna level to Uddhava level. Therefore, we are going to study Uddhava Gita. In that Uddhava Gita, Hamsa Gita. Is it okay? So we are all very good, very popular with Bhagavad Gita, engaged with the Bhagavad Gita. Why are we teaching us this Uddhava Gita? Because we need to get this object. One day we will use this. We'll keep it in our cupboard. One day we'll open that object, then we'll use it. Now we are very busy with Bhagavad Gita. Okay? Bhagavad Gita is preparing us, Uddhava Gita is pushing us little forward. That's all. This is Karma Yoga and this is Jnana Yoga. Same teacher is teaching the 2 students. Now, this Uddhava Gita, so he was explaining so many things to Uddhava. The Mukti Skanda has got maximum part of Mukti Skanda is a discussion with Uddhava and Lord Krishna. So much of information, Mukti Skanda in Bhagavad. Mukti Skanda means knowledge of Lord Krishna. Very good topic. So you take some sankalpa, have some sankalpa that whenever you get time, you start reading Mukti Skanda. Not reading, studying. Reading is just reading. Studying means the reflection also included. Okay. Uddhava Gita is Avaduta Gita. The part of Uddhava Gita is Avaduta Gita. Avaduta. Dattatreya. So Dattatreya was teaching this knowledge to Yaduraja. So the conversation between Yaduraja and Dattatreya in the forest. He was giving knowledge to a king in the forest. That is called Avaduta Gita. So we have studied last year. Then Bhikshu Gita. So Bhikshu was singing the glory of knowledge. The next one, Hamsa Gita. Hamsa, our topic is I think last year we studied this. last year, we are going to study this Hamsa Geeta. Hamsa means Hamsa Pakshi, swan. Hamsa Geeta. Hamsa has got very great quality. Discrimination. Discrimination means not the social level we use the discrimination. The color discrimination and the caste discrimination, it is not like that. Here discrimination means technically the understanding between good and bad, dharma and adharma, that is called discrimination here. So this goddess Saraswati, the goddess of learning, Saraswati Devi. So we worship her. During Navaratri days, we have done puja for her. Now only she was very busy the last month. All over the world, people worshipping her, Saraswati Devi, goddess of learning. We have every, the unit has got devatas. So money aspect, wealth aspect, Lakshmi Devi. Power, Durga Devi, a goddess of learning. Goddess of learning has got one vehicle. Every devata has got vehicle in our system. Every devata. We also have a vehicle. Tesla, Honda, varieties, different. The same as Saraswati Devi also got vehicle that is called Annapakshi. Annapakshi, Hamsa Pakshi. Annapakshi in Tamil we call Annam. Instead of Hamsa Pakshi. Why goddess of learning has got this Hamsa Pakshi? Because learning means we need to have discrimination. The first qualification is needed for the student. Any student all over the world. Not all over the world. Even if you go to Brahmaloka, there also we need to, if you are a student, you should have discrimination. The first qualification. Therefore, to symbolize that, she has got Hamsa Pakshi. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikarinam Moksha Sadhana Bhutam Tattva Viveka Prakaram Aksham. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya starts with this. The student of Vedanta, if he wants to move towards his goal, the moksha, he needs to have 4 qualifications. Sadhana Chatushtaya. Okay, what are they? Sadhana Chatushtayam Kim. What are the 4-fold qualifications are needed for Vedantic student? Nitya, Anitya Vastu Viveka. First, he needs to have Viveka. Okay, Viveka. Viveka means discrimination. What next he wants to have? Viraga. Viraga means dispassion. Then Sampatti. Samadhi Shatka Sampatti. 6 types of wealth. Sampatti. Then he needs Mumukshatu. The longing for liberation. 4 qualifications. The student who walks in Jnana Marga. 4 qualifications. Okay? Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhi Shatka Sampatti, Mumukshutvam. Among these 4, the foremost and the first qualification is Viveka. Viveka is important. The first one. First qualification. To enter into this. Needs to have discrimination. Don't need to have this qualification for moksha. For our transaction life also we need to have this Viveka. Transaction life, basic qualification for human being Viveka. We call it 6th sense. Through 5 sense organs, we understand this whole world. The complete created world, we understand through the 5 sense organs. So more than that, there is nothing in this world. We hear, we smell, we taste, we see, and we feel it. 5 sense organs are more than enough. But when you receive things, then there we need to discriminate what is good and what is bad. So this is called a 6th sense. Okay, so we are going to study on the 6th sense or the Viveka through this Hamsa Geeta. Okay, too much of Viveka we are going to use here. Ayyo, I have only 50% Viveka. Okay, we can make it 100%. Already 90%. I am great student. Okay, still 10% is remaining. You will fill it up. We have only 10%. We are very lucky. We will fill 90% we will get. Okay? So no need to worry about how much percentage we have this Viveka. We'll see and we'll understand. Very nice topic. So the topic is about Hamsa and Viveka, discrimination. Yeah, Nitya Nityam Ekam, Nitya Vastu Ekam Brahma, Tatvati Riktam, Sarvam Anityam, Ayameva Nitya Anitya Vastu. What is Viveka? The definition is given by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. The Lord alone is Nitya Vastu. Everything other than Lord is Anitya. No need to go a little deeper. Just I'm showing. See the picture, say very good. Then we'll move to next sloka. Next slide. Okay, very good. We'll move to next slide. Now, the power of Annapakshi. This is Annapakshi only. Maybe very old Annapakshi. I'm not old. Matured Annapakshi. So Annapakshi has got, Annapakshi, Hamsa Pakshi has got the great quality. It will separate the milk from the water. When you mix water with the milk, so this will drink only the milk. Only milk it drinks. Water will be staying there only. It has got that kind of capacity. If we mix other things, suppose we mix some other solid things, it's very easy to remove the solid things from the water, milk. We will filter it. Through filter, we will take all the solid things. It's very easy to take the solid things from milk. But if you mix milk, it's very difficult to segregate milk from water. If you get milk in the packet, there's no problem. The company is packing. But if you get the loose milk from village, or mixing water with milk or milk with water, you'll ask in villages. In India. Okay, so when you mix the water, it takes only milk and leaves water. So this discrimination between, because discrimination is needed, two things are looking like, if two things are similar, there only very powerful discrimination is needed. Right? This man is looking like good, but I have doubt whether this man is nice person or not. It takes long time to understand his attitude. How long? 25 years it took to understand this fellow. 25 years I spent to understand his attitude. 10 years, because it looks similar. Therefore, the discrimination is, the power of discrimination is little high. If it is solid liquid, very easy to, no need to have discrimination. When you see, you can understand. If it is very subtle and mixed together, there we need to have powerful discrimination to divide. Okay? So therefore, this Annapakshi has got this kind of ability. Therefore, Annapakshi, Hamsa Pakshi. Therefore, this Geeta is called Hamsa Geeta. So this Hamsa is going to take up the role to teach us knowledge. Therefore, this is called Hamsa Geeta. Okay, now things are getting started now. 13th chapter of the 11th canto. Only one chapter only. We are going to study only one chapter. Like Bhagavad Gita, this one chapter has got this much of wealth of knowledge. Shri Bhagavan Vache. Bhagavan was giving so many things. When they were talking, when they were discussing Uddhava and Krishna, so in between, we have this Hamsa Gita. It's not the starting point, okay? Already they discussed. And hereafter, they are going to discuss so many things. In between, we have one special discussion. This is called Hamsa Gita. Is it okay? Are you okay? Shri Bhagavan Vache, Bhagavan says, Sattvam Rajaha Tama iti Guna Buddhehena Atmanaha. Sattvena Anyatamo Hanyatu Sattvam Sattvena Chaivahi. You must have read Bhagavad Gita also. The 14th chapter is explaining about Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Guna. There are so many classes you must be hearing Sattva, Rajas, again and again, Triguna, Triguna. You are getting bored. Again and again, Sattva, Rajas. I know, leave it. I know that. Sattva, Rajas, I know. Move forward. Go to next subject. I know. Sir, knowing is different. Assimilating is different. And understanding also is different. Practicing also different. Simply we are learning through this intellectually. I say, I know this. Sir, take some time, spend some time on this and understand. We analyze on this. It's a very, very important subject. Our Gurudev says, when he starts writing commentary for 14th chapter, our Gurudev Swami Chinmaya, what he says, this 14th chapter is not going to give you moksha. Okay? This is not about Brahman we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss about the things which is under the bonnet. He is using the word under the bonnet. You open the bonnet of the car and you are going to study about the things, how it is functioning. When you drive the car, then you are on the road towards goal. Okay? You are on the road. You are moving towards the goal. But you stop the car, you open the bonnet, you study about this, the things which is inside the bonnet. In the same way, so you open our mind. Study of the mind is very, very important to drive the car smoothly on the road. This is what he says, but our Gurudev says, you take 14 chapter and you study, you will understand. Okay, study of our gunas. When you study thoroughly, then we understand how to drive the car. Okay, otherwise it's very difficult to move towards our goal. So goal we know, Brahman, Yad Gatva and Nivartande Tadhama Parama. What is Brahman? It is very difficult to define. What is Brahman? It's very difficult to understand. What is Brahman? It is there everywhere. It's very easy to understand. I understand that we have to reach Brahman. Okay, you got the goal. So how you are practicing? I am completely detached from my family, that's all. Only I will go and take lunch, dinner and breakfast, that's all. This is my relationship with my family. All people are there. I am also there. I will not involve in anything. Why? Detached. Okay, very good. So I'm going to temple, I'm serving the society, everything. I do all sadhanas, this and that. But we are not studied thoroughly about sattva, rajas, tamas, how our mind functions. The functioning of the mind also, after every breakfast, every lunch, we sleep. And whenever I take book and I study Vedanta. When I open the Vedanta book, there also I'll sleep little time, then only I'll start. Sir, you are very good. Detachment is there, understanding everything is there. But again and again you get into this kind of slippery, the sleepy mode. Our computer also gets into sleep. This is sleepy mode. Close your again and again. Study about this mental vritti is very, very important. How to keep it alive. Then only we can move very successfully on the road. It's a very important topic. 3 gunas. Should not get bored. The beginning I also thought like that. Again and again I talk about 3 gunas. Understood. Intellectually we understood, but we have to go a little deeper. 3 gunas. Very interesting topic also. Okay, it's not boring, it's interesting. Sattva, Rajaha, Tamai, 3 guna. Buddhena Atmana. This is the vritti of Buddhi na Atma. Atma doesn't have any 3 guna. Atma is nirguna. There is no gunas in Atma, the pure Atma. But gunas belong to Buddhi. Buddhi or mind. Here we should not ask. When you study this kind of scriptures, you have to understand Buddhi means mind. Mind means Buddhi. Antakaran. So there you should not bring all deeper question. Whether it is belong to mind or Buddhi. So that you keep it for discussion class, study class. So it belongs to mind. That's all. 3 gunas. Sattva, Rajas. Okay. Now Atma is pure. Just leave it. That is goal. So there is no problem with Atma. It's a Buddhi. Sattvena anyatamo hanyat. So what he is suggesting, Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna. Okay. You take Sattva. Take Sattva and destroy other two things. Sattvena anyatamo hanyat. Take Sattva Guna, destroy Tamo Guna, destroy Rajo Guna. Practically. Sattvam Sattvena Chaiva. And after that, you have to take Sattva Guna, destroy the Rajo Guna, destroy Tamo Guna, and with Sattva Guna, you have to destroy the Sattva Guna. What? Bhagavan Ramana Maharishi is giving one example. Your beginning itself very difficult. I do not know how to cover this 4 days, extra 4 days. First day itself is very difficult. Not difficult, very interesting. Ramana Maharishi is giving example. The person who burns the dead body, na? When you go to Varanasi and all, not the electrical, the furnace, electrical, what do you call, cremation, what do you call, crematorium. Crematorium, man. So the dead body is getting burned through electricity. It is not like that. The machine is burning dead body. When you go to cremation ground, very traditionally they burn the body. So bringing all the woods, I do not know what to tell this. Variety. The cow dung cake. Cow dung also is called cake. Okay, cow dung cake. Bring that cake and burn the dead body. So this man will burn this dead body by using the stick. Okay, stick. Very big. He cannot go very near to the dead body. This is burning. So he'll use the very big stick to kindle that fire, the dead body fire. Okay. So dead body is finished. After 2-3 hours, it's getting completely burned. It became ash. So he was using to burn the dead body, the stick. Finally, he is throwing away the stick also in that to fire. Getting it? So he is giving the example, Pinam Sudu Tadi Pol. And it is there in Kaivalya Navanidam also. There's one book. We use this line, Pinam Sudu Tadi Pol. Pinam means the dead body. Sudu means when you burn the dead body, after that we throw that stick also into that fire. Are you getting the point? In the same way, we take the Sattva Guna as a stick. The dead body is like a Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna, both together. Using the Sattva Guna destroys Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna, and Sattvam Sattvena Chaiva. We have to destroy the Sattva Guna through Sattva Guna only. Very great information. Therefore, we need to develop Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna is very important. So the great effort, great power is needed inside this mind to develop Sattva Guna. Are you getting it? Studying about Triguna, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva, Rajas, it is very easy. How to develop Sattva Guna inside? So Krishna is telling all this thing to Uddhava. Okay? This Maya or Samskara, Prakriti, what we have inside. This has got Triguna, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Okay? The Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, the color is given here. Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna. So it's belong to mind. You just make it mind, buddhi or prakriti, all those things. Okay. Beyond this, there is Atma. There is no mental vrittis for Atma. Mental vrittis belong to mind or buddhi. Buddhehena Atmana. So we have to work here only. Our human effort, the whole life we have to make use to destroy this, by using this. Finally, you have to drop this also. The method is given. Okay. Now. Sattvat dharmo bhavet vruddhat pumso bhakti mad bhakti lakshanaha sattvika upasaya sattvam tato dharma pravartate. From sattva guna, dharma comes. Whenever we develop sattva guna, then only all dharma can be followed. Dharma is a product of sattva guna. Okay. Then from dharma, mad bhakti comes. From sattva guna, dharma comes. From dharma, bhakti comes. So if you want to get bhakti, then we have to have dharma. To have dharma, we need to have sattva guna. To have Sattva-guna, what we have to do? We have to destroy Tamo-guna and Rajo-guna. It's very long process. Yes. It's called sadhana. Spiritual sadhana means what? Sir, spiritual sadhana means taking this mala and doing japa. Okay, daily I do 5 mala of japas. 1 mala, then 2 mala we sleep, then 4th mala we get up. 5th mala, the mala slips from the hand. What kind of sadhana? Many times it falls. Where is this mala? Sir, while you are doing the meditation, while we are doing japa, there also we sleep. So many people would have got this kind of experience. Yeah. If you're not the properly had sleep, there you sit in the meditation seat, there you are sleeping. Okay. So we have to conquer the tamas and the rajas. Thereafter, we have to bring Sattva-guna. Through Sattva-guna only you do japa, then it takes little forward. Okay, Sattvika Upasya Sattvam, Sattvika Upasya, all the things, whatever the activities we do in our life, we have to make everything Sattva. So we have to select everything Sattva activities. Through Sattva activities, we get Sattva-guna. From the Sattva, Dharma will come. So how to develop the Sattva-guna? All the activities we have to keep Sattva-guna activities only. Because we are in tamas and rajas, agitation and dullness. So when you do activities, all the activities belong to Sattva-guna. That activity will bring Sattva-guna. That Sattva-guna will bring Dharma. Dharma will take us to Bhakti. Are getting it? So activities should be Sattva-guna activity. Dharmaha rajo tama hanyat sattva vriddhir anuttama. So this Dharma will destroy rajas and tamas. The good qualities will destroy. Because Dharma means all kinds of good qualities. That will destroy Tamo-guna and Rajo-guna. Ashu nashidi tanmulo adharmo ubaye hate. When the adharma is, when Sattva Raja-guna is destroyed, then adharma is destroyed. Very simple. No. The Sattva-guna, Rajo-guna, Tamo-guna. Are you getting the colors? 3 colors. Okay. You should not understand Sattva-guna is a white cylinder. Rajo-guna is a red cylinder. And Tamo-guna is black cylinder. Sir, to make you understand, the color only brought like this. It's not cylinder or cube or like that. Color. We understand the vritti is through the color. This is symbolic colors, that's all. Through Sattva-guna, we get Dharma. Through Rajo-guna, Tamo-guna, we get Adharma. So when you destroy this Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Adharma vrittis will be destroyed. When you develop Sattva-guna, Dharma will appear. Through Dharma, we get devotion. Through devotion, we cross this samsara. That's all. So we have to go with Sattva-guna, not going with the Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Always recommended for Sattva-guna only. Okay? The great thing, so many people are telling all those things. We know how to develop Sattva-guna. You tell me the practical thing. Am I right? Am I right? Sir, we know through Sattva-guna only you destroy Tamo-guna, Rajo-guna. How? How practically you tell? The tamas is very easily we get. Tamas means a drowsiness. So slowly the mind is occupied by the drowsiness. Slowly closing the eyes. We close the eyes, we close this camera also. First you disappear from this camera. And slowly put off this volume, what you call sound also. And we fall there itself. The drowsiness, the dullness, tamas. Whenever you get the dullness, drowsiness, how to overcome this? Okay, how to overcome? How to understand this belongs to Tamoguna? First, we have to understand that. Sir, if you do not have a proper sleep, then this drowsiness will come. There is a problem with not having nice sleep. Okay, that is not tamas. I didn't have proper sleep. Therefore it comes. Now, how to understand the tamas? I have very nice sleep. Okay? 7-8 hours. Okay, 8 hours maximum. Okay. That is too much, but it's okay. Okay, 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours I have sleep. Very nice sleep, there's no problem. Healthy body, no problem. Okay, everything is nice. Everything is according to our systematic, what a healthy diet and everything we are going. Even then, when we sit in the class, you get drowsiness, then we are in tapas. Are you getting it? Because we are not having proper sleep, we are drowsy, then just leave it. You sleep there itself. There's no problem. But having a nice sleep, everything is nice, food, everything is nice, still we are sleeping, the drowsiness comes, then that belongs to tamas. We have to work on that. We have to conquer. How to conquer? Then we have to be active. Whenever we get the dose, we have to get up. Get up first. Do something. Walk. Whenever you sit and read, you sleepy, you feel sleepy, you get the book and walk and read. Getting it? So this is how practically we have to conquer it. I'm telling. When I sit in front of the computer, you start typing it, slokas. After five minutes, you fall on the computer. Dung. People are asking, what happened? Oh, nothing happened. So this is a drowsiness. Whenever it comes, we have to get up. It's not proper. Because already we slept 7 hours. Rested very well. Now this is a drowsiness. We get up. Go here and there. Take some coffee or tea. Or take some cycle. Go one round outside. Okay? Then we drive away the tamoguna by bringing rajas. Are you getting it now? This is how we have to conquer. Practically, I'm telling. So for that, we need to have that kind of resolution inside the mind. The willpower should be there. Otherwise, we will go with tamas. Tamas has got some different nice feeling, nice joy also. Because the mind likes this tamasic joy, therefore it falls into. Sir, conquer it. Get up. Therefore, our elderly people, the rishis, munis, they don't sleep after 4 o'clock. Early morning, not evening. After 4 o'clock, we don't sleep. Early morning. Conquering the sleep. Because the early morning sleep is very deep and the sweetest experience in the world. You getting it? Particularly during this Margazhi, or the December. In America, all 365 days in December only. Cool days. Why they are getting early morning? Early morning is a time for tamas. Conquer it. Okay? Therefore, they brought that kind of discipline. Whenever you get dressed, get up. Be active. We conquered. Throughout life, you have to do. Not 1 year or 2 years. Throughout the life. Conquer it. So once if we conquer slowly, then we become very rajas, very active. So when we are very active, there we cannot sit and study. Because we are very active. Some people are there, you just give me, I can organize this program, I cannot sit and listen for this Bhagavad Gita. I cannot sit and listen, but we give me organize. I go here, I do very powerful organization. Like I don't ask me to sit and listen Bhagavad Gita. That is not possible. That is not there in my blood. My blood is boiling. I have boiling blood. Only organize, only work, seva. So they are calling it seva. Hello. The seva is not the goal of life. Through seva, you have to purify and more higher level. So this kind of people should sit in one place and control their mind, bring down the agitation. How to bring down the agitation? Then instead of going here and there, just start visiting pilgrimage centers. Okay, pilgrimage centers. You're roaming, so roam in a sattvika place. It's called a sattva-guna activity. So going to this mall and that mall, morning one mall, afternoon one mall, night one mall. But visiting so many supermarkets. Start visiting the temple slowly. And start reading something. Bring it down. Do japa. Getting it? Now slowly. Rajoguna also should be conquered. Then we'll move forward. Then we'll go to Sattva-guna. slowly, this divine qualities we get. Getting it? This is this life process. 1 year, 2 year, the life process. Getting it? When I was studying in what do you call it? Sandipani. Okay, Sandipani. When I joined, when I was small, 22-year-old. When I joined Sandipani, we never had that kind of discipline in the house. Whenever you want to sleep, you sleep, get up, go. A rough kind of life we led. We joined Sandipani. They're asking us to get up early morning 5 o'clock. That we never happened in our life. Morning 5 o'clock. You have to be there 6 o'clock morning. The beginning, then afterwards they will ask us to come to class 5 o'clock. So they will increase the time. Increase the time means towards what that? Early morning, not towards 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. First six months I slept like anything. Whenever I get chance, I sleep. The class also I slept literally. For 6 months I was struggling like anything to get up early in the morning. You getting it? There are so many janmas, so many years you lived this kind of life. Suddenly they are asking you to get up early morning. Very difficult. Then you have to work on that. Very tough process. Okay? So slowly you spend more time on the sleep and work on. Now, if you ask me, any time I can get up the night also. Now I can have class. You ask me 3 o'clock class. Okay, I'm ready to get up on night 2 o'clock, take bath and get ready. 3 o'clock class. Getting it? It is possible. Once if you start liking this tamas, it is very difficult. So once if you control over tamas, any time you are ready to work. That's called rajas. Through rajas only we have to conquer tamas. And through sattva, divine qualities, divine activities, we have to conquer rajas. Are getting it? Yeah, practically I'm telling. So this mind is tasting the tamasic sleep, the drowsiness. Na anta prajna, na bahish prajnam, na ubhayata prajnam. It is not the external experience, the internal experience. In between the external and internal experience, a kind of drowsiness. It's a kind of kick. Mind is enjoying that. You have conquered, come out. So first we have to decide. Then only we can conquer that. So through Rajoguna, conquer the Sattva, Tamoguna, through Sattva, we have to move from Rajoguna. With lifetime process. You try, you will get it. Then you can understand where we are. Okay? Yeah, we have to do this. Now, so there are so many things. There are 10 things are controlling our life. 10 things are controlling our life. It's very interesting. Bhagavad, 10 things. What are they? Agamo, apaha, praja, teja, kala, karmacha, janmacha, dhyanam, mantrata, samskaro, dashaite, gunahetavaha. These are all deciding our gunas. 10, dashayete, these 10 things. Now, so I'll split this. This is the sloka. I split and I'll bring it to you. The first thing, agama scriptures. What kind of scriptures we are studying? Scriptures mean not only Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad and Puranas. What kind of magazine also we are studying? Okay. Tamoguna magazine. All the content of the magazine is very low kind. Rajoguna, killing, thrilling. What kind of the movies also we select? Thriller. Ghost comes. So what kind of thing we are exposing our mind? Scriptures, the books and the movies, all the things, whatever. There are 3 kinds of books. Tamoguna books, Rajoguna books, Sattva books. Okay. So what kind of books, what kind of magazine we select? What kind of news we are selecting it? So according to that, we train our mind. So we have to be little careful with the scriptures. Agama. What kind of water we are drinking? H2O or Coca-Cola or other kind of water? You understand? You are smiling. I know that. You understood. Great students. The water also decides. Apaha. Tamoguna. So this man drinks and falling. Tamoguna. Rajoguna. All kinds of Coca-Cola, this and that. Spoils our health. Okay. So coffee we can include in Sattva-guna. Otherwise we cannot. Tea, coffee falls under the category of Sattva-guna. We have to bring it in Sattva-guna only. Okay. So what kind of water? That also decides. And what kind of praja company? Praja means here, literal meaning praja means citizens. What kind of company we are having? Good people, rajasic kind of people, and bad kind of company. No, company also very important to develop. These are all the tips to develop Sattva-guna, the selection of things. And what kind of place we are living or we are going. The place where gambling is happening. Okay. The place is very agitating place. There we should not go. So we have to select the place, Sattva kind of, the temple, the ashramas, the forest area. Very nice place. The place also will have impact on our mind to create gunas. So very often what kind of place we are selecting? The place and the time. So what kind of time we are selecting? So I like this kind of time so much. What kind of early morning or Sattva-guna time? Spend more time on this. So not selecting after lunch 2 o'clock Vedantic study. After lunch Vedantic. Mind also very dull. Getting it? So the different time is meant for different activities. So more Sattva-guna time for studies, time. And karma action. Sattva-guna action, Rajoguna action, Tamoguna action. So activities also will have impact. Janma, birth. So where we have taken birth, that also will have that. What kind of the family setup we have? What kind of family setup the people with whom we are living? So Janma we cannot change, okay? Literally speaking, according to my karma, I took birth here, in this family. But the family people, this setup is not good. So I can slowly change the setup. By birth, I am getting the situation, but slowly we can change the setup to bring out Sattva-guna. Dhyanam, what kind of meditation? Meditation, what kind of sankalpa we have? Meditation means what? What Sattva-guna meditation, Rajoguna meditation, and Rajoguna, Tamoguna meditation. No, it's not like that. So what kind of thoughts we entertain in our mind? Sattva-guna or Rajoguna or Tamoguna. Here, Dhyanam means what kind of thought? Mantra, what kind of the words we are using? Sattva-guna words, Tamoguna words, and Rajoguna, what kind of words we use? Mantra means it's not Om Namo Narayana like that, or Namah Shivaya mantra. The words we are using. Okay, the last one, samskara, rituals. What kind of small things we have. So we can bring this samskara means habits. Okay. After taking out the food, not cleaning hand. So you do something outside, but not cleaning these hands, just to take food. That kind of samskara. Okay. The clean and the samskara, you see, if you go to Sriranga Mandal, in Tamil Nadu, Sriranga Mandal, you go to home, Pakka, what is that? The traditional home, they will not allow you sit here. They should not, even they dry the cloth somewhere in the sky, not in the ground. So they call it muddy. I don't know how to translate in English. Samskara. Okay, all our habits are called samskara. The children are coming, they are going to bed with shoes. What is this? You getting it? Tamasic kind of samskara. So samskara is very important. So all these 10 things are having great impact on our life. So we have to be very conscious about the 10 things. Okay. Now suppose we are good in meditation, we are in tamasic. Company, we are in sattva. Okay. Time, we are in rajas. This is the interesting thing. So we have to select all the aspects. In all aspects, we have to select only sattva guna. What happens in our life? One thing sattva guna, one thing rajo guna, one thing tamo guna. So we will have this kind of taratamya. All different colors and different heights. And you getting the point? So as far as company is concerned, I am sattva guna. I have sattva guna company. Time, tamo guna only I will select. Chanting, always rajo guna. Talking very rough words. Hit him, beat him, gut him. But I have very nice company, but chanting all kind of. So here also there should not be colors, different colors and different tadadam. Yeah, all should be white color only. Selection of all the things will be white. What means what sattva. Are you getting the point? From this picture you can understand how our mind is constructed or trained. So you have to change all the things into white color pillars. And we have to grow also. White color pillar should not be like small rock or small brick. We have to grow it. Okay. Tata sattvika meva yesham yadyad vruddhaha prachakshate. Nindanti tamasam tatad rajasam tat upekshitam. So how we have to understand this is sattvika, rajasika and tamasika. Vruddhaha, the great people, the saintly people. Prachakshate, vruddha, yadyad vruddha prachakshate. The saintly people, they are praising it. These are good qualities. When they praise, when they appreciate, that is called sattvika. Nindandi. Nindandi means when they criticize. Hey, this is not good. This is called rajoguna. Upekshitam. When they give up, that is called tamas. How to understand tamasika guna, rajoguna and activity, sattva guna activity? They praise. You have to do it. Then sattva. Hey, you should not do it. Rajoguna. You have to leave it. Tamoguna. Okay, how to understand? The sloka is giving. The elderly people are telling you to do this, avoid this, and don't do this. This is how we have to understand. Sattvika neva sevayate puman sattva vruddhaye. Sattvika neva sevayate. So we have to select the sattvika activity and do it. Why should I develop sattvika guna? We train our children in our home. You do this kind of thing. After this, don't do this. After this, do this. So we are trying to bring sattva guna samskara in our children. They will ask why. Whenever you come from the outside, just to take bath and come in. Why? They will ask questions. So you have to answer. When you develop this kind of samskara activity, okay, sattvika neva sevayate, you have to do this kind of samskara. Puman sattva vruddhaye. When you have sattva guna, you have dharma. Divine qualities will come. Through the divine qualities, you have knowledge. Through the knowledge, you get Brahma Smriti. Yavat Smriti, you get Paramatma Smriti. Then you are dispelling apohanam, darkness. Simple. When you develop Sattva Guna, so many things are happening in line. For that only we are asking you to bring this kind of good habits in your life. The parenting also comes here. Okay, Sattva Guna only will lead us towards goal. Therefore, Venu Shangarishajo Agni Dagdva Shamyati Tadvanam Yemam Gunam Vyatyejo Deha Shamyati Tadkriyaha. Venu means here bamboo, the bamboo forest. How the bamboo forest is destroyed by bamboo itself. When two bamboos are scratching each other, then that develops Agni. This Agni, how it's destroying the whole Vana in the same way. From the Guna only, we have to destroy the Gunas and we have to, Shamyati means we have to go into meditation. So great process of destroying Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna, Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna also is not appreciated. When you see second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Nitya Sattvasto Bhava, Krishna is giving information. Hey Arjuna, you have to be Nitya Sattvasto Bhava. Always stand in Sattva Guna and destroy Tamo Guna and Rajo Guna. He is giving advice. And after that is a Nissanga, or that Guna Tito Bhava. So we go to 14th chapter, Guna Atita Bhava. You have to go beyond that Sattva Guna also. The beginning stage, Nitya Sattvastha. Advanced stage, Guna Tito Bhava. Are you getting the point? This is called sadhana. We have to spend more time on this, analyzing, training our mind. Actual sadhana means training our mind, understanding, analyzing, and implementing that idea. Okay? Nitya Sattvastha, beginners. Gunatito, advanced level. Undergraduate and postgraduate studies, the same way. Nitya Sattvastha, undergraduate. Gunatito, postgraduate. The fall. Now we'll take up the next part of study. So far we have studied about 3 gunas. Okay. So we have to, so where the swan comes, where is a Hamsa Pakshi here? So hereafter only will come. So Krishna is explaining all this about a 3 guna. When he was explaining about 3 guna, Uddhava is listening. See, he is asking how to destroy this 3 guna. Uddhava is going to ask the question. And answer will be totally different. Totally different. How to destroy the 3 guna? Uddhava is asking the answer. Now we have studied how to destroy 3 guna. Through Rajo Guna, you have to destroy Tamo Guna. Through Sattva Guna, you have to destroy Rajo Guna. Through Sattva Guna only, you have to destroy Sattva Guna itself. Well, you must have heard a great story about Swami Vivekananda. When he visited Chennai after America, the return from America, he visited Chennai. The Chennai, few youngsters came and they asked Swami Vivekananda, Swamiji, we need to study Bhagavad Gita. Can you teach us Bhagavad Gita? Few students, college students. And they were looking very lean and very weak. Swami Vivekananda told them, hey, first you go and eat properly. And make your bones and your nerves very strong like steel and iron. Make your body very strong now. Okay? And you go and play football. We should not misunderstand that Swami Vivekananda asked students to eat well and play well. He never wanted our children to study Bhagavad Gita. No, you have to understand. Bhagavad Gita, to study Bhagavad Gita, we need to have Sattva Guna. To have Sattva Guna, you have to come out of first Tamas, then go to Rajas, then the Rajas will bring to Sattva Guna, then you can come to Bhagavad Gita. This is what he meant. So first you develop your body and mind. Okay? Then you can come to Bhagavad Gita. This is what he meant. So if you are not prepared with Sattva Guna, you have Tamo Guna, Rajo Guna, you cannot understand anything. This is what he meant. Very great message of Swami Vivekananda. Practically, he brought that idea. Theoretically, here we are studying. All the theory, the philosophy, Krishna is explaining to Uddhava. And he explained to Arjuna also in Bhagavad Gita. This is what Swami Vivekananda. First you make your body very fit. You become very active. Then slowly you can come to Bhagavad Gita. Are you getting the point? Bhagavad Gita is not meant for all. Excuse me. Karma Yoga concept is not meant for all. If you is a very lazy person, you cannot do Karma Yoga. Get out. You are not allowed to sit in Bhagavad Gita. Lazy. Inefficient work. Get out from this Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is meant for very efficient people. Very efficient, very dynamic people. Krishna, Arjuna is very efficient, very dynamic. So from that level only Bhagavad Gita pushing him to next level. Go to next level. You getting it? So for this kind of people, Tamasic and Rajasic, he says, first you go eat well and make yourself ready. Then you come to Bhagavad Gita. So a great message of Swami Vivekananda. So we have studied the three gunas. Then tomorrow we are going to see how man is falling, how he falls from higher level to lower level, and how we have to get back. When he was explaining this, then our Uddhava asked one question. So through Uddhava's question, Hamsa Pakshi comes. Hamsa is none other than Lord Narayana is taking the Hamsa avatara. Lord Narayana himself came in the Hamsa avatara and he was teaching Brahma Vidya. To whom? Why he has taken Hamsa avatara? All the things we'll be discussing in the coming days. Okay? Yeah, okay only. 1 hour has gone very quickly. What is this? I feel this is like 10 minutes. It's gone. Very fast. For some people, it's like 2-3 hours. For me, for you, it is 10 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Just to close my eyes and open. Time has gone. It's a play of mind. Okay, so we will stop here. Tomorrow we will continue. Very nice topic, very subtle topic. So when he asked the question also very subtle, answer more subtler. Very good topic. Hamsa Geeta. Geeta means song, the song of Hamsa Pakshi. Therefore, this is called Hamsa Geeta. The point is very subtle. The question is very subtle, but the answer will not be relevant to the question if you see it directly. No, see, if you ask something, where is this object? What will be your answer? There is this object. Where means there. When the question comes where, then you have to say there. The question comes, where is this object? And they will start giving lecture from so many directions. And you feel that this is not relevant answer for the question. But finally, you arrive with this nice answer. The style of scriptures. The Upanishad style is like that only. Having known which, everything must be known. What is that? This is a question from Mundaka Upanishad. Kasminnu bhavo vijñāte sarvamidam vijñātam bhavati iti. Having known which, everything should be known. What is that? The question is very direct. The answer is not very direct. Answer comes. There are two kinds of knowledge. One is paravidya, another is aparavidya. Sir, my question is, what is that? You have to tell this is that. But instead of giving the answer directly, the answer goes round and round. Finally, they arrive. The same way here also, when question comes, the answer goes here and there. Finally, we will come into conclusion. Very nice kind of teaching methodology. Okay, bringing the truth in this method. A special thing about Hamsa Geeta. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see this. Tomorrow we'll continue. Now, if you have question, then we'll have question 5-10 minutes, then we'll conclude. Okay.
Hari Om Swamiji. We do not have any questions for today, Swamiji. Nobody issued any questions so far. So
generally, if you have any question, then that also we can take.
Yeah.
Not from.
We can open for everyone, and if they want to ask on the spot, we'll do that.
Because at night time they're sleepy, maybe no question comes.
Swami, you can do the closing prayer before you open it for everybody. Maybe easier.
What?
We can do the closing prayer before we open it, because once we open it, may be hard for Swamiji to hear everybody.
Okay, so we'll do closing prayer then.
Yes.
Those who want to go to Sushupti, they can go, or other people can stay. Okay? So, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namah Harihi Om. Those who want to
Hey,
take
everyone,
rest,
everybody can unmute yourselves, and if you want to ask a question, say Hari Om to Swamiji. open to all.
Shiva, maybe ask them to raise the hand so you can unmute selectively. Would be easier. Yeah. Anybody wants to ask a question, please just raise your hand, or on the reaction button, choose the raise your hand button so we can unmute you.
No hand is raising. Now, yes.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari
Ravichandran.
Yes. Hari Om.
This is the third. I heard all of them. The previous two, Bhikshu Geeta, and then the Avaduta Geeta, and here. So it's really great to hear you, although I'm not there physically.
Last year also I took this Hamsa Kirtan. Now, few days back I started studying. New things are coming. I changed some slides also, picture also. So every time you get different. Because time also goes. Mind also is getting changed. Understanding also is getting changed. Positively only.
Pinam Sudu Tadipol was great. Pinam Sudu Tadipol was a really, really powerful metaphor for that. To say how you destroy the sattva with sattva. So
sattva. Pinam Sudu Tadipol. The example he gives, Pinam to Sudu Tadipol. Use the stick to burn the body, dead body, and you have to throw away this stick also into the body, into the fire.
Yeah. Did Swamiji say?
What an example, eh?
Kaivalya Navanitam also? Is it in Kaivalya?
Kaivalya Navanita only says this line. This line is from Kaivalya Navanita. Our Ramana Maharishi is quoting this again and again, very often.
It's in Sandeham Tirudhil Padam? In the Padam, Swamiji. Which Padalam it is?
First one. First section.
I
have to make more effort to destroy tamas. Big effort. Literally, I was sleeping 6 months. Literally, early morning, very difficult to get up. Somehow you get up and go to class, come back, immediately sleep. After the class, immediately sleep. Again, you get up. So whenever you get the time, you keep on sleeping. Otherwise, very, very difficult. So I thought that I can go back to home. It's very difficult to continue this course. And you see the condition of the personalities, how we spend the time. Not very disciplined time. Just to get up and go, come back. Okay, very rough kind of life. So when you make this discipline the line, then in the beginning you have to fight very strong. One time I was there in the class sitting, the Vedanta class, sitting and sleeping. Sleeping like anything. And 15 students were there. We were 15 students. Swami was conducting class. Literally slept. And I heard sound, tok, tok, tok. That means he was hitting the mic. Hitting the mic and calling. Still sleeping. Literally sitting, not falling, literally sleep. Another student next to me, okay, he was waking me up. Shaking me and, hey, you're sleeping. Then everybody look at you. You feel little shy and ashamed. Okay? All laughing at you. I do not know where the sleep went. Completely, went away from your mind. You become so fresh. Then he asked me to go and wash your face. Thereafter, you have to be very careful, not sleeping in the class. After the class, go to your room and sleep there. It's very, very difficult, the beginning. And we have to work on that particular thing, and we can bring under our control. But after that, you can get up any time in your life. Anytime, 1 o'clock also, you can get 2 o'clock also, you get up, and getting up is very good. So again, you should not sleep. I'm telling that part. I am also getting up 1 o'clock, not having sleep, sir. You're not get up from the bed and take bath, get ready for other work. I'm telling that one. Okay. When I get this 1 o'clock flight or 2 o'clock midnight, 2 o'clock flight, I get up 12 o'clock and get decided. Very rarely we are doing it. Very rarely 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock for flight we are getting up. So what I'm telling you, how to be ready for any time. So that kind of training is needed. So the drowsiness, there is joy. The drowsiness, there is joy, the tamasic joy. The mind is tasting that. We have to train the mind, don't taste it. The joy is there, but you should not taste it. This is called the sadhana training. Are you getting it? If you are not training our mind, the mind is tasting that drowsiness, the joy in the drowsiness, the mind kept on going on that. So train this mind. Joy is there, but don't go there. Come on, come back. One more question. Yes.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Padmasree ji,
Yes.
please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
So the question is about the tamas, sattva. How do we, so Swamiji gave examples for going from tamas to rajas to sattva, and how do we overcome sattva itself? I understand the analogy with respect to Ramana Maharshi's comment, but what's the actual process? Or
Yes, that is our topic. We are going to study in 4 days.
okay. Okay.
Nitya Sattva. Nitya Sattva itself is a very great effort needed. From there, how to slide? Sliding only. It's not what the climbing. From tamas to rajas, rajas to sattva climbing. What we call vertical. Sattva just you, how you are sliding the water sport, you'll go inside. Very, very easily you are going inside.
Okay.
So there, little easier because you are there already in that region. So that topic we are going to study in this 4 days.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Hari Om.
Hamsa Gita, the essence of Hamsa Gita is your question only. Your question is the essence of Hamsa Gita. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
My question is about the tamas. I am having a difficulty exactly what you explained. After 5 malas or 6 malas, invariably that churning of the thought or concentration on one-pointedness is going. And then something is stopping you, or you are going somewhere, and then you woke up. Is it you slipped into the sleep, or you slipped into the another state of mind, or not able to understand? And the another point I'm saying is I'm not able to understand whether the sleep is coming because of the body needs the sleep because body is tired, or because of, like you are explaining, it is going to chew the instead of nectar, it's trying to go and chew that tamasic.
Yeah. So to do, you are sitting in the puja hall and doing japa. So we are thinking that we are doing japa. Okay. So we need to sit and we do this. We are interested to do this japa.
Yeah.
The gallery view. Gallery view. No need to disturb them. Now, you are sitting and doing the japa. We are interested. We are interested in the spiritual sadhana. So life, all the activities collected together, all the activities, samskara, the chanting, dhyana, janma, karma, all the activities of our life from morning till evening, we have to be very careful to select all the sattva aspect. When we prepare our mind whole day, then sit in the meditation or japa, it's will be very successful. The problem is our food, our water, or our company, all the things are not proper, then not preparing very well. You go there, sit in the meditation or japa, it will not be successful. Getting it? All these things also will help. Okay? You are making some food items, so you need to have nice salt, nice sugar, nice flour. All the things will be preparation. Okay? All the vegetables, everything should be very well. All vegetables, everything, the side things will be very right. Then you are making the product will be the best one. You getting it? This is not the only we are doing japa. Japa has got so many things. Your the karma, your dhyana, your mantra, samskara, so many things are involved in that. Our japa is the outcome of all these samskaras, all the activities. So we have to regulate other activities of life also. All the regulated activities will bring the nice kind of mental setup. With that, we can go, we do it. Therefore, the Atma Satakas, when people like us, when you should not go to this kind of place, and you should not go watch the movies, and you should not take non-vegetarian food, you're getting it? And you should not go with your family members. Are you getting it? All the restrictions. Getting the point?
Yep.
So suppose you are living in the family, how can you detach? Sir, your Purva Karma Vasana, again you are getting that same relationship with the family. Get out from family. Okay? And make your life like that. Get early morning and do meditation, do this kind of chanting, do exercise. All the things are discipline. So you are disciplining your life for so many years. Slowly, mind is getting trained. Then you sit in meditation or japa, it comes very automatically. I hope you're getting the point.
Yeah, getting.
It's a long-term process. Long-term. Spiritual life means a very long time you have to practice. Slowly. Dheere chaliye. I want to understand. So many food. But we are eating food. What is it? Where is this food? Yeah, water. We are eating all kinds of food. Tamasic food, all rajasic food. We are eating this food, sitting in the meditation. Definitely the food will have the effect on the mind. Sleep comes. The food also should be regulated. There's so many subtle things.
How long, Swamiji, we can sit in the meditation? How long we can sit? Because at one point of time, whether you are tired in the asana or maybe you are drawn to this drowsiness or to the state where you are really dropping the mala. Actually, the mala, like you explained, it is.
So so these kind of disciplines will regulate the mind. Point number one. Okay. Suppose you are disciplined life, you are very good, disciplined person, and you are doing that. What happens? Suppose you are doing a very urgent, important project in your company. So you are not day and night how to do it, and you have to finish the project in the company. So you are completely engaged with all rajasic activity only, because the survival aspect. You have to do your responsibility, and they're asking you to do this project. So you are day and night you are doing it. When you are doing day and night on that, definitely you lose your sleep. So you cannot do japa on that week. Okay? And particularly for the time only you are getting. Your whole life is disciplined. In particular, few days, you are not. So now see, just the day before yesterday, I got up early morning, 4 o'clock, and do your activity. You go to travel long. And again, I come back. Night, 1 o'clock, 1:30, okay? Again, you sleep. Early morning, again, 4 o'clock, get up. You see, the system is getting disturbed. Okay? Because of this karma, the system is getting disturbed. If you sit in the meditation, definitely you will get sleep. Few days only it will happen. You understand. Because of this only it is, but not, the whole system is perfect. Few days, only in very rarely you get that kind of moment. That is not a problem. So you can make it regular. After 2-3 days, everything will be settled down. But very often, if you are doing this not regular kind of life, then the whole system will get disturbed. You cannot do japa or meditation. Always You are in drowsy state, only, drowsiness only. You're getting it? Rarely you can have this kind of disturbance. Disturbance of our, what do you call the regular activity or regular schedule. Yeah, regular schedule. So you are coming from US to India. Definitely 30, 40 hours you are disturbed. Food is not good. Sleep is changed. Time, there are so many things. You come from America to India, it will take 15 days to settle down. Again, you are going back 15 days. Before settling down, you are going back. Again, 15 days. So 1.5 months, it will take time to settle down. At that time, if you do, suppose you go back from India, next day itself you are doing meditation or puja. In the puja hall, they will come and they will search everywhere without puja. They leave puja room, but they will search you everywhere. You are not available. But you are there in the puja hall, sleeping so deeply. What is that? Jet lag. No need to do. Just after 10-15 days, we'll do it. We'll bring out the regular activity, then we start doing it. Because we have to understand all these things. If you are very happy, you cannot do. Our Madhusudana Saraswati Swami says, if you are very happy, don't do japa. You will not get a japa. Because in the happiness also, mood is bubbling. You cannot do. Very happy, you cannot do. Very sad, you cannot do. So you should not be very happy, at the same time very sad. You have to be balanced. Then only japa is possible. Getting it?
We do the japa to get the tranquil state. But in order to start the japa itself, if we had to have that state, then that's kind of...
So you should not fix your mind. Japa is the only thing to get peace. Some people, they never do japa. They study. Through study, they get that peace of mind. That mind they get. Some people, they do activity. Seva, they get it. So we have to understand our mind. Our mind is made of japa, made of meditation, made of seva. We have to understand it. So it's compulsory that everybody should do this japa. You getting it? So my sadhana is more with meditation. My sadhana is more with study and reflection.
So it's like a karma
there are so
yoga
many methods.
Or profound in karma yoga, or like for seva.
That we have to say it, and every jiva is different from another jiva. You have to decide what is your taste. What kind of sadhana you have to do. In Sanatana Dharma, the freedom is complete. You have to study your personality, then according to that, you have to take it up. You go to buffet system, so many things, vegetarian, non-vegetarian. First, you have to see whether I belong to vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So you divide yourself. Then go to vegetarian. There are also so many varieties. Then spicy or very sattvic kind of food. There also, you select. Is this solid, semi-solid or liquid? There also you have to select. So the varieties are there. So we have to find out our taste. According to that, we have to select the sadhana. It is not compulsory that you have to do only with this. Okay. First, you have to break that kind of mindset. Then you select. You have to study. Therefore, the introspection is more important. We have to fit ourselves. Then you start doing. Okay.
Hari Om Swami.
Hari Om Premaji, please go ahead.
Yeah, Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
So I don't think I really have a question, but this is the first time I'm attending your session, and I really liked it a lot. I happen to know that it was there today, and I'm really grateful that I attended the session because it's been a long time since I have been to Chinmaya Mission. As a child, I used to go there, as well as I was teaching there in Springfield for, I think, around 15 years. And then once my kids went off to college, I stopped coming there. But we used to continue being member and be part of.
She froze.
Frozen.
Looks like Premaji is frozen. think we'll switch to Meenaji and Shankarji.
Swamiji.
She came back. And
okay.
you
So
have been frozen for a few minutes, few
Oh, really?
seconds.
Yes.
So 30 seconds back, you go back and tell me.
No, I was just telling that I used to go to Chinmaya Mission as a child and Bombay. And so I used to, and I have been to Powai, and I was lucky to see Swami Chinmayananda when our class had gone for a trip there. That was the only time I've seen Swamiji. But every year when we go to India, we do go to Sandeep.
Again.
Yeah.
The second time she's frozen.
It's okay.
I think in the interest of time, let's move on to Meenaji and Shankarji Swamiji. They have a question.
It's like
Swamiji. I have a question. How come Uddhava was chosen to get this knowledge?
How come?
Uddhava got selected. Was this prompted by Uddhava's request to Lord Krishna, or Lord Krishna kind of offered this knowledge to Uddhava?
At the end of Avatara, yes. At the end of Avatara, Lord Krishna was sitting in the forest to go to his abode of Parandama. At that time, Uddhava comes and meets Lord Krishna, and he was having discussion. In that discussion, Uddhava asking many questions. Lord Krishna was giving this knowledge. That's all.
Okay, so that has become as Uddhava Geeta for us, right?
Very naturally, he was asking question.
Okay.
For all the questions he was answering. That's all. It's not like Arjuna fell down and he was giving knowledge. Arjuna's setup is different from Uddhava's setup.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not compulsory that Uddhava has to get. Uddhava simply he was having question. Lord Krishna was answering. It goes with the flow. But here it happened like that. Deliberately it happened like that. He fell down. So Krishna was compelled to give this knowledge to Arjuna.
Okay.
In battlefield.
Swamiji, while doing meditation, I experienced that there are no thoughts. And you come to a stage where physically there is some formation in terms of sensation. Something is kind of moving about on this area. So I was wondering, what is that state?
And then Vedantic way, if you go, so you will not get all those the things. The thoughts will be reducing, and slowly you are merging with this all-pervading truth. Very simple. So if you have anything other than some experience, that you may be in some other state, that's all. Stage, not state, stage. You have to cross over that. So you have to forget your body, mind and intellect. You have to quieten your mind, and you have to merge yourself with all-pervading Brahman. Brahmani Leena. That is the goal is explained. So Krishna also is telling in the 6th chapter, Shanaihi uparametha buddhya dhridi grihitaya atma samstam manakritva na kinchitapi chendayi. You should not have any body experience, mind experience, intellectual experience. So only if there is no experience, without experience, you are experiencing the truth. So if you take up our Ramana Maharishi's text and you read, then you will understand very clearly what Krishna says in 6th chapter. There should not be even aham thought also there.
Isn't the Upadesha Saram?
Upadesha Saram.
Yeah, Upadesha Saram and the other text of Bhagavan Ramana Maharishi is always talking about that the truth, Brahman, there is no thought should be there.
Thank you, Swamiji. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamiji, is it okay for you to take one more question, or that should be the last question?
Yeah, one more question. We'll say one more question, then we'll come.
This is the last question, Swamiji. Sri Lakshmi ji, please go ahead.
Hari Om, Swamiji. Hari Om. Swamiji, your description is almost sounding like Ramana Maharshi's Appalam song.
Yeah. All his messages will be focusing on Brahman. That's all. Very simple.
Yes. Yeah, that in all these 10 ingredients that you are talking about, it immediately made me think like it is Appalam.
That parallel thought you will get. So it goes. Whenever you study something, immediately our mind will think about it. This belongs to this section.
Yes, Swamiji.
Mind will move and compare it.
Yes. And regarding meditation, I was just talking to Rao. I'm not able to, I don't think I get to spend too much time in the meditation, but even the Krishna's image that you put up there, it just fills in my mind, and it drawing or singing makes me feel much closer.
Yeah, so that is your way of approaching it. You select it, that's all. The final thing is, Sarve Mano Nigraha Lakshananta. Whatever the sadhana you are doing, mind should get quieted, that's all. Whether you select meditation or japa or drawing or studying, whatever the method, and you feel this method is very appealing to my personality, that's all. Select it. And Mano Nigraha Lakshananta, that's all. Mano should be Nigraha. That should be destroyed. That's all. Final goal is that. So the animal is not getting quieted. You take a stick or rope or some currenty spatula from kitchen, whatever is available. This particular animal is getting quieted when it looks at this spatula and take it. But I brought special stick for it. It's not getting quieted by stick. Throw the stick, take this, and do it. Otherwise, this animal is quieted by spoon. Spoon, I use the spoon like stick. So our mind is like an animal. So we have to, which sadhana is very appealing to it to get quieted. That we have to find out.
And I should not be worried about the fact that I'm not able to sit in the japa for too long.
Ade problem. So because we go to class, we train in such a way that you have to do japa, you have to, sir, for my nature, I cannot do it, that's all. Okay?
Thank you so much.
So when I study about that Purana Idihasa, I read more about Lord Krishna and Lord Rama. So I tried my best to give talk on Lord Muruga. It is not possible for my. I tried my best to give talks on Muruga. It's not possible. It's not coming. You getting it? But in Tamil Nadu, people are Muruga. So in my mind, there is no taste for Muruga. That's all. No need to worry. So the mind is made in such a way that it's a tasting Vishnu kind of thing. Even Lord Shiva also is not going. You getting it? So we are not hating other devata, but this mind, so you have to get out from your mind and you study mind. This mind is made in this way. So this is programmed this way. Okay, select this and go. That's all. So we should know how to get out of our mind and study the mind and give food for the mind. And finally, you have to destroy the mind. That's all. There's no need to worry that. I'm not getting this kind of thing. If I read Thevaram, Thiruvasagam, and Naladivya Prabandham, my mind is flowing in that. I take Thiruvaridva by Ramalinga Swamigal. It is very difficult to read even one sloka also in that Tamil. Leave it. That is not meant for me. Leave it. And I tried Kambaramayanam. It's coming like for that fruit. Valmiki, it's coming like alwa. So Valmiki and Kamban, I can go. Some little I can go with Kalidas also. But I tried so many times to read Tulasidas Ramayana, I could not do it. Then I dropped it. So many times I tried Tulasi Ramayanam, so my mind will not do that, working with that. So drop it. I find the same Rama in Valmiki and Kamban, that's all. No need to worry. But people, those who study Tulasi Ramayana, they are praising the Tulasi like that. I tried, I cannot. I could not just drop it, that's all. Why? This mind is not fitting with this kind of text. That's all, leave it. There's no problem in it. You getting it?
Yes, Swamiji.
So I also have that kind of problem. I tried to compare the Tulasi Ramayana with Ramayana. So many times I started, but I'm not able to pick it up. So drop it. It's okay. Anyway, Rama will not get angry. You were not reading Tulasi Ramayana. I am not happy with you. Lord Rama, I tried, but I'm not able to get it. Excuse me. That's all. Okay. Because in the beginning itself, we heard so many things. You have to do puja, japa, puja. Many people, they don't do puja. So my mind is not with the rituals. I don't like it. But meditation, I like. Some people, they don't do meditation. They like only rituals. Taking this flower and that water, put this water into that and clean the vessel. In the puja hall, they do all the things. But meditation, they cannot do. Mind is programmed in that way. Who programmed? The Jiva programmed so many janmas. So we have to break that. Only meditation, through meditation, is break it. So this personality is comfortable with this kind of thing. Some people, they do not do puja, meditation. They take a book and study, they analyze and they go a little deeper. Anyena Sankena, Kechid Anyena Dhyanena. In what that Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in different.
Looks like this time Swamiji is frozen.
He'll come back. Once it happened like that, then he came back.
Yeah, we will wait for Swamiji. I'm sure he's gonna come back at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Yeah. Shall we see tomorrow?
Thank you, Swamiji.
Nice questions. Good. Very lively class. Okay, tomorrow we'll see, okay?
Hari Om.
I get ready for school. So, Shubharatri, have a nice sleep. I have to start work. You have to take rest now. Okay, Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Okay, I'm leaving. Tomorrow we'll see.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Nice to see you guys. Hari.
Thank you. Thank you, Ravi. Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see
Hari
you.
Om,
Everybody, see you all tomorrow.
Hari Om, thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for attending. We'll see you all tomorrow. Hari Om.
Yeah.
Balaji, we can pause the recording. Stop the recording.